did something unthinkable today. I actually listened to the Rich Cimini Dick Chimney podcast over there to get some insights into the head coaching search for your New York Jets. I actually had to listen to Dick Chimney with his hello everybody. My name is Dick Chimney. Nobody ever listened to this guy if he didn't work for ESPN. But anyway, what he said was, tell us how you really feel, Frankie. Well, what he said was something interesting. I put this out on X and also on the community tab, so you may want to check those things out. Lots of breaking news with old Ace Journo Frankie over here. But anyway, what he said was that Mike Vrabel is not going to be swayed by the opinions of the dark hoodie himself, Bill Belichick, about the Jets' job. He said he's going to listen, willing to listen, open to it, and most of all will depend on who the general manager is, of all things. And here I was thinking we would give him the latitude to pick the GM if he wanted to coach this team, because he's going to have so many options available to him. So this is great news. Doesn't mean we're going to land the gentleman, but when you combine this and pair it with the information from Connor Rogers, the good Connor, who was on with the other Connor on one of their digital programs and said it was either that one or where the Badlands or one of the ones where he's advocating for Vrabel. Now Connor Rogers is in the know. He has contacts and sources and also a respectable opinion and knows his football, Connor Rogers. Um, so in other words, if he's saying that, that makes me think it's not out of the realm of possibility. He wouldn't say that if there's just no way. He must be hearing also that it's possible. So that's two sources basically saying, yeah, the Jets will have a shot to interview Vrabel. And depending on the situation, it could happen. And that would be the best thing to happen to the Jets since probably Bill Parcells. This is a culture changer guy. This is a guy, toughness, discipline, all the things we've been missing. He's going to put it in there. So this is great news for the Jet fans to hear. We got a shot, maybe a small shot, but we got at least a shot. It's not out of the question that a guy like Mike Vrabel is just going to do whatever the dark hoodie wants. No, he's going to do whatever he wants to do, which is the right thing to do, even if he is not serious about it, even if he wants to use it as negotiating leverage for the other teams. We don't know. But any way you look at it, it's the rational thing to say and do, as opposed to just saying, well, Dark Hoodie told me not to take this, so I'm not going to take it. Now, what this also could mean is people like Thomas Dimitrioff or other people with connections to Belichick, say, wouldn't necessarily be out of the running. Dimitrov is one of those. Former GM, Atlanta Falcons, long time, and now then went into media, worked on Sumer Sports. He co-founded Sumer Sports with Eric Eager, who's now working for the Panthers, I believe, or the Jaguars, one of those two. But he has ties to Belichick, and so he wouldn't necessarily, I think, be persuaded. Same thing. Just because Belichick tells him, hey, I don't like Woody Johnson, he makes too many irrational decisions. Okay, but everybody has their own situation. Not to mention, we can get certain things in the contracts. One of the conditions Vrabel may want is, I want the organizational structure laid out a certain way, and I want it in my contract that these people do this, and they're not going to meddle in the football stuff. If he gets it in the contract, if you violate that, then then he can sue. He can sue you. And so that could be a safeguard, a risk management, a risk mitigation on the part of somebody like a Vrabel who might want to come here. So that's the good news for today. Quick one from Frankie. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you already subscribed, click the thumbs up button. And with all that being said, I'll see you next time. And as always, stay frosty.
This is the Frankie from Flatbush channel, where you get complex data analytics, funny as hell, and insightful commentary, in-depth film studies, and so much more. What are we talking about here? fucking subscribe already. How much value do you really want to get before you just click the subscribe button? It's free, for God's sake. Hit the bloody subscribe button right now so Frankie can feel the love. For fuck's sake, man.